Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting installment of It Is Lawyer Friday. Time to play Turnabout Corner Day 2 Trial Part 1. Hi guys, how is it going? Greetings, salutations, and hello. Hello, pre-stream chatters. Hello to all of the VOD heads. It is time to hop into court, but for serious this time, there's no more tutorial nonsense going on. This is serious. A 15-year-old girl's pair of panties are on the line, and I need to get to the bottom of this. Not VHS for Life 97. Hi, Cade. It's not me. I did see your message about not having your phone. That is really unfortunate. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, you are able to get back into your main account and presume as normal soon enough. I hope so. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Where is my... I put it right here, and now I'll drink from it, too. Cheers, cheers, cheers. We got the room temperature Smirnoff this time. We're going really fancy, really highbrow, high-class stuff over here. To the first drink of the night. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Lawyer Friday. Let me tell you, it's one of the best ways to spend your Friday. It's in the courtroom. That's what I've always said. Now, I'll be honest. I'm a little bit nervous about this case. This is the first real case of the game, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to win. I certainly hope so, but we will see. I do not know. It is hard. It is impossible to tell. I'm a little bit scared. I forgot how, the nerves kind of set in when you're about to play these games, because you want to win. Shu Guy, thank you very much for the 7 gifted Tier 1 subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. You got this, Cade? We'll see. If I can make it through without rage quitting, no matter what happens, we're calling that one a W. We'll just wait to see, though. I don't want to get ahead of myself, you know. I'm pointing all the way to the fences, and I'm going to be swinging for them, too, but we might have another Trilo incident for all I know. I don't know. I don't know. We will have to see. As long as that fucker doesn't show up, I think we're gonna be fine. Now, it is time for me to make a tweet stating that I am live playing this video game on twitch.tv/WeegeeTheGod. I have now done that. It is all taken care of. Don't even worry about it. And now I need to post to my Discord community server that I'm live and streaming this game. Prelio7, thank you for 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. That is multiple drinks we already have to do. And I'm already behind schedule. My stalling is not working. Where is Adriana? Hold on, where is she? Has she posted in chat? Did I totally miss it? I mean, hey, she knows when the bus leaves. If you're not on the bus, it can't be helped. What do you do? Nope, she's not here. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, 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 tisk. Okay, well, we'll just see. I'm sure she's run into her PC as we speak. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Not again? Yeah, she's the one that's been begging me more than any single person in this chat combined to play this game. And she has the gall, the moxie, to be late on a courtroom Lawyer Friday? Hi, Adriana. We were just talking about you. Glad to see you here. We were all expecting it. Hello. Greetings. Are you ready for Lawyer Friday? Saved. Now I can finally begin. I was waiting, I didn't get a notification. Twitch.tv/WeegeeTheGod. Thank you, Twitch. I wish that feature worked and it notified the people that care about my streams and watch them consistently. You have the statistics showing that they are regular viewers of mine, so why are the notifications not at least going out to these fucking people? I didn't get a notification either. I believe you. No, I'm not calling you a liar. But it does make me mad sometimes, just a little bit. Con Cena, thank you for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs to WeegeeTheGod's community. Thank you, thank you. What is that? Is that an emote of someone flipping me off? I don't even know who that is, but, hey man, I can't believe that made it through approval. You can have an emote of you flipping somebody off? Do I need an emote of me flipping off someone? That would be pretty badass, actually. I do like that idea. Hi, Scuzz. Hello. Going to my first day at my new job literally right now. Good luck, my friend. Best of luck. Okay. Thank you, Ken Out 7 for the Prime. 15-year-old girl panties Ouija cringe. Listen, buddy, I didn't write it. I didn't write the game. You cannot get mad at me. I'm just a guy playing the game. I don't have any control about the things in the game, but I do have control as to whether or not I don't like them. And you know, I don't. I feel like it's a really weird inclusion to this plot thread about murder, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We will find the panty thief. It's gotta be that guy next to the hospital, though, right? I don't even remember his name. I need to refresh myself with the evidence real quick. As well, so that is something that I will be doing, because I need it in order to win. And without it, I will surely face defeat, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, cheers, and then we're gonna hop into this Turnabout Corner Day 2 Trial Part 1, January 5th, 2022, 4 hours, 25 minutes. God help us all. And that's the, I almost had the perfect timing to stop the music, but I didn't. Yes! Resume the game. June 16th, 9:46 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, that is when, I forgot that BlueStacks resets the audio every single time for some, wait, but it's not reset, what the? Oh, it was though. It didn't show that the audio had reset, but no, it definitely did. That was very strange. We are off to a cursed start already. Whoa! Bit Daddy Dan, thank you so much for 5,000 bits. I tested negative for COVID and am in a good mood. How we doing, everybody? Oh, I'm doing a lot better with 5,000 bits in my paycheck. Thank you very much, man. I'm glad you don't have COVID. That would suck. I hope none of you in my chat have COVID or are, going to get it anytime soon. Preferably never. Huh? Mr. Wright's not here today? Are you kidding me? He said his old foot injury was acting up. What? Is that an excuse? Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday. Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy. Yes, fine. We'll be fine. I'm fine. Here comes Apollo Fine. I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Ooh, do some now. I want to see or hear. Huh? Oh, okay. Ahem. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. I'm fine, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Who is it? Oh, it's this kid. Ah, good morning. Yo, sup? Hit me with the guilty verdict, G, see if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Nope. Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that in here. See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Please stop. Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo. My worst fears realized. The trial's starting, and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. No, that is quite an issue. Can we get this shit, postponed, please? June 16th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. You know what that means. It is time. Is that the man? Is there he is? Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie-Talkie. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to rock and roll, Air Judge. Her judge. Ah, it's him, the Pry guy. From yesterday, he's a prosecutor. It's Mr. Gavin's brother, I remember. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence? You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah. Oh, he's like a German guy. I see, to be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one. Oh, not that one trial. Oh, that one trial. Not to worry, Air Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? Familial issues in the prosecutor corner. I've never seen this before. It was worth canceling a show or two. Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court. Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious? Well, yes, I would hope so. There's no way to get the crowd pumping, jumping even, Air Judge. They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. Achtung, baby. Today, we play it my way. Yep. I mean, it is the prosecutor's show. The judge doesn't have any say in anything going on here. It's not like it belongs to him and he makes all of the rules and decisions. Whip me! If you got a whip on hand, I'm ready for it. It's a banger. Yo, this music is cool. I agree. What's that noise? Where is that coming from, though? Is someone in the stands right now with like a megaphone or what's going on? Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down. To prosecuting. This is crazy. Yeah, a little bit. The victim, Pal Maractus. I'm still pronouncing that right. I know it. Director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. I remember that. What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand? Yes, I believe you will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's undeniable truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean, undeniable? If you were to glare at anyone, Air Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. What the hell are you talking about? Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. He's shredding. Oh my god. I can't fight these guys. Too cool. 9. Not yet. First, there is a little matter to be cleaned up. Could you talk without the accompaniment? I swear I could see the guitar for a second. What is it, Prosecutor Gavin? The motive, Air Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic? Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requested to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said. What? Okay. What is right? They always say that on stage. You should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Paulie? Whose side are you on? Well, this is highly unusual, but that's my fucking courtroom. The court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. Okay, Jesus, what are we talking about, man? I didn't do nothing. What did I do? So, you son, are the defendant, Walkie, are you? I ain't your son, old man. You step to a Kataki, you best be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you'd best be prepared to step into jail. You got to hand it to him. Walkie sure has guts. It's not his guts I'm worried about. Well then, the court will now hear the testimony in the defendant's motive from the defendant himself. Okay, here we go. He's got the Naruto little cheek things going on, the whiskers. Walkie-talkie's truth. I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Twitch, I enunciated that. You gotta calm down. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my OP something bad. Op? Yeah. What did I say? And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later. Bye. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying? Okay. That's fine. You're saying you were one of the victim's patients? A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street, true dad. I hate this kid so badly. Can we just send him to jail anyway, please? I tell you one thing, that doc was whack. Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination. I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. Yeah, it's kind of a load of bullshit, isn't it, Your Honor? Walkie-talkie. The truth. His truth. I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. I enunciated again. Do not get mad at me. Stephen K. Ruga, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Also, hi, Hacker. Also, hi, Fairy. Who is the hot one? You tell me. It's impossible to say, really. Let's press him. Let's begin the pressing process. We gotta do it. Just down the line. We need all the information we can extract, especially considering this was a conversation we really should have had yesterday, but oh well. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. We don't want you to get banned now, do we? Smile, Twitch, I didn't do anything wrong. Please, please, I beg of you. Quack. And isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor. Who asked you, pointy locks? That's a good burn right there. My hair sure does look stupid, and this guy would know all about that. Just who do you think you are? You're fucking defense attorney. You're lawyer. Hello? That's kind of what I said, almost. It was almost spot on. Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple. Okay. Someone had to show him what's what. Hold that. By someone, you mean, was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor besides you, I mean? You better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? You care because look at where you are right now. Look to your left and then look to your right, my guy. A man has been murdered. I made up my own mind and did what had to be done, straight gangsta style. But why were you so mad at this doctor? Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man. Okay. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. Explain yourself. So you were a patient at the Maractus Clinic half a year ago? For what reason? I have what you might call a mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? We had a little run-in with the Rivals family. The Ravalis family? I don't know. I'm bad at reading, guys. I'm sorry. That's when I pulled a jack move. Holy shit! He was shot and ran into an ambush. G busted a cap right in me. According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting and ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself. What an asshole. What a stupid man. I love him. I love him. I love him. He's the one. Are you referring to... Yeah, I know. Like, he's fine. I don't know what you see in Walkie over here, but... I mean, hey, you live your life. That's fine by me. Hey, I was more than a match for those guys. So you were carried to the Maractus Clinic from there. Apparently, he was shot in the heart. Holy God, that's not good. Shot in the heart and he's still alive? I can catch bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch them with my heart. The bullets stopped just short of my thumper. You know what I'm saying? I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack doc. Can't even take out a stupid bullet. Oh, we know a lot about that here in this courtroom. So, as you say, the surgery was a failure. That ain't all of it, Holmes. Okay, really quickly, just before we go any further, let me just take a gander at my evidence real quick. That's not what I wanted to do! Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. Here, look, I have a badge. Do you see it? You sure about that? Oh, I made a little bit of an oopsie on that time. Ooh, okay, I'm sure we're not gonna miss that health. It'll be fine. That didn't go so well. I was just trying to go to the portfolios. Where's the portfolio button? It's not the present button. It's not the giant button that says present. It's... Wait, how do you go to the portfolios? Huh? Oh, God. Oh, wait, can you even look at them right now? I don't think you can. So it's just all the evidence. So we got the map. I see the map. That's all the things. The bowl was on the ground, decorated with the Eldoon Noodle mascot. Yes, yes, yes. There's Trucy's panties. Let's just put those away and not worry about that. Cell phone, that is important. That's found in the Maractus Clinic garage beneath a car. Who could have dropped it and why? The mirror was busted, torn off the car that hit Mr. Wright. Fitt's car at the Maractus Clinic. Yes, yes, yes. Don't forget the 3D view. Oh, you're right. You're totally right. A memento of Wright and Sky. Examine fingerprints to detect a match and prints. That is important. And then, of course, we have the autopsy report. Time of death, June 14th, after 10 p.m. Cause of death, single bullet to the right temple. That's kind of hardcore. And then we have a knife, also known as a shiv, found at the crime scene bearing Walkie's print. So that's pretty important, I think. Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand, victim died pulling it. Can I 3D inspect this bad boy? I can. Oh, and there's so many nooks and crannies to be inspected. Look at all this. What is, wait, noodle. This is significant. Huh, look at this, Apollo, Mr. Eldoon. Oh, whoa, Noodle. Wait a second, does that count as an 11037 moment? Kind of. It's on the side, yeah, noodle. No, I think it says noodle. As in Eldoon's noodles. Oh, I get it. So the name of his store is the same whether you read it forward or backwards. Yes, I guess it would be. Well, except for the last S, but, you know. Then how about a store called Team Meat? Close, but that would be Tame Mate backwards. And what kind of store is that? Why, a store that sells meat. It's not meat unless it's team... What are we fucking... Okay, can we get back to the trial? I feel like we might be wasting some of our time right now. but I have inspected it. I looked at it, and that's good enough. There's some panties. Really got to look at these things. These are that ladies. This is, yeah, I know who these belong to. These bloomers sure have a distinct design. You certainly know who they belong to at a glance. That way, she doesn't have to write her name on them. Genius! I would think writing your name would be easier than drawing a plum blossom, but okay. That is valuable information that we now have. Is there anything... Did I look at the bowl? Do I need to inspect the inside of the bowl? Yeah, there's the little mascot guy. I see him. It's the Eldoon's Noodle mascot. Mr. Salty, he's so cute. It's not a very endearing mascot, is it? You know, come to think of it, it looks a lot like you, Apollo, especially the red part. Can I help it if I like red? Huh? Does it look like me? I would wager no. There he is again. There's me. Oh, look, I love these little personal touches. Seems ashamed to hide on the bottom of the bowl. Huh? When I touched it, the paint flaked off. Wait a second, what? He must have painted it on by hand with warm professional care, after buying the cheapest paint he could find with cold professional thrift. Interesting. Thank you, Prelio7, for the 440 bits. It's Lawyer Friday, and my hockey team just won. Let's fucking go. That is epic. Okay, I mean, I gotta get in there. I can't not look at the panties. I gotta do it. I must inspect. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything, and I think we're done. That's okay. That's the end of it. Don't worry. Wait a second. What time does this watch say it is, huh? Oh, look at this cute little watch strap. I want one. It's kind of odd, though. What is it? I mean, if you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo. Wait, what time is it? It's not... Wait. Yeah, no, this is relevant at some point, but it's okay, not now. So what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one. I can relate to that. They did drop their phone, after all. It's just after 10:30, right? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait a second. No, it's 9:30. Sorry. The X is the 10 one, and I know that, by the way. I was testing you. Thank you very much. Oh, good point. So 9:30 is when that was dropped. That is important. Have I checked this? I don't think I have. Not yet. Yellow paint? Say what? Oh my god, who's painting? Who's got the paint? Wait, we can't inspect this? Really? Am I not over the magic pixel right now? This seems very suspicious and weird, but okay. I suppose that's just not relevant. Don't worry about it, bro. Haha. And that's kind of it. Now, what were we talking about? Sorry, now that I've refreshed myself. Oh yeah, wait. So... yeah, no, that was it. I thought I missed something, but no. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. But why? What do you mean he just lets you go without a word? Sometimes you have to zoom in on the pixels. Oh, I should try that again then. What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what. I'm not sure what this means, but it sounds bad. It sounds as though Herr Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go. He's a liar, straight up! He's a badder G than me! Okay, about that whole looking into evidence a little bit closer thing that I was just talking about. Can I zoom in? Oh, I totally can. Probably this giant zoom in bar right over here. But what is it though, huh? It's still nothing. This is totally irrelevant, and don't worry about it. It's never gonna come into play in any capacity. It's just fine. So, I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. Okay, well, do you have records or filings of that? And also, who was he, perhaps? So, this bullet is still... You know it! I can still feel it! Right there on my chest, pressing up against my heart! That's kinda bad, I think. Space Cat is bored. Think of the tier 1 subscription. Thank you. Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles. Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice. Word, J-Man. Word, no accident. That's faux shizzle. Every single time anyone says faux shizzle, that's definitely... Didn't I make a drinking rule for something stupid like this? Faux shit... Why am I... I'm getting like a flashback right now. Something to this effect. Yeah, every faux shizzle is going to be a drinking rule. For sure, absolutely. I'm still waiting for someone else to say that you can't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Or whatever she said that one time. That one really took me for a ride. That one spun my head around 360 degrees. And zoinks. Let us not forget zoinks. It's a big rule book. I can't remember all these things off the top of my head. How'd I do? It seems that there were issues with this doctor. Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor. Walkie, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that, please. Chin up, Apollo, back straight. But why did this mistake only come to light that day? It was found during the family health checkup. The family health checkup? That was the wackest thing of all! Oh boy, why did I not know about this? Why did I not get a chance to speak to my client before this very important day? All of us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away, bizoy! A relief to hear. What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. Yeah, it feels like that's bad for your health. Wait, what? Yes, Air Doctor Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way! That's whacked! There is proof, your checkup report. Walkie's checkup report added to the court record. I bet that's pretty important. I will look at it. How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Ha 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 ha. Ooh hoo hoo hoo. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started. Started? We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from a witness. Walkie sure is quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Yeah, probably. Who the hell are you supposed to be? So, you will tell us your name and occupation. Or maybe not. If you don't want to, it's just a recommendation. My name is Wesley Stickler. It's Wesley Stickler, okay. I like his book. He does look like a level 35 black mage. Oh god, under which definition however, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation, and once we have accepted this reality, confusion is not the great gestalt per the vagueness inherent in all, by which he means to say that he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken? Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Okay, thankfully he stopped. The text, it just has a chance to breathe. What's up, Dave? His face looks like a 4chan meme. That would explain why I want to punch him really hard. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my... Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today. Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime. Okay. We didn't know about this guy, did we? You asked quite simplistically what I saw. Understand that Homo sapiens possess two eyes, these designed to receive and interpret data, sending images in the form of... Anyway, a night at the park. Can we please talk about a night in the goddamn park? That night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. First of all, hold that thought. Where is that report? Yes, documents submitted as evidence by Prosecutor Gavin. Result from a checkup performed in June. Metallic object found near the heart. I can take a guess as to what that would be. Patient name, Walkie Kataki, age 19, male. Report filed June 14th. Notes, metallic object found near heart. Urgent exam needed. That does sound really bad. Should he even be here right now? Should he not be at a hospital getting this thing fixed? If it moves around a little bit, couldn't it just slice open your heart and make you bleed to death immediately? That doesn't seem good. That night I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. That man was facing the victim, was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. Close the book. A shot! The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. Okay, wait, where were you standing while all this was happening? I do have a map with me. Was there anyone else in the park at the time? I can say with 100% accuracy that there was not, no. The pistol our witness refers to is this. The court accepts this into evidence. Type weapon submitted as evidence by Prosecutor Gavin, that's a pistol. If I've ever seen one, and I have many times. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Trucy, why are you staring like that at the witness? That man, I can't help but feel I've seen him so— He stole the panties, didn't he? What could she be alluding to right now? I don't know. It's impossible to say. A night in the park. Do I need to, like, dust for prints on the pistol? Is that how this game works? Like, I get a thing and I want to see if it has fingerprints. So, wait, weapon left at the crime scene. 2 rounds were fired, fingerprints were wiped. Well, that explains that, okay. But is there anything else, hypothetically speaking, that might be important in this gun? Look straight down. Examine, huh? What do we see? Whoa! Don't point that thing at me! Don't worry, I can handle myself around guns. Not if you're pointing it at another person. Magic guns, at least. The ones that pigeons come out of. Is that what this is, Trucy? Or do you think it's a real weapon used to kill somebody? Very reassuring. Okay. That's great. I just, like, let's really examine every inch of this thing before we put it away forever. Okay, let's put it away forever. So that night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. On the way home from shopping, you say? Why go through the park? Ah, a fascinating inquiry, revealing me culpable of being insufficiently verbose. Let us consider the time saved by passing through the park on the way home from the store. In that time, I am dude, I don't care, like, because it's faster, is what you meant to say. Solving 2 GMAT problem sets, I don't even know what that is. On average, it requires me 3 minutes, 24 seconds. Ergo, the time, it's... How... I'm just gonna take a drink right now. This guy is, No, we're done. In the case that the questions are in the verbal category, admittedly not by... That's enough! Enough, I get the idea. Mr. Justice, the court hopes to finish cross-examination sometime this month. Please, I have a recording booked after this trial. I'm very famous and cool and popular, and I've got a show to perform. Trucy, you know, I appreciate everything that you've done for me, don't get me wrong, but, like, why are you here? There's really no need for you to be standing up here with me, is there? I appreciate that you have, like, magic and shit, but I don't think you have the same type of magic and shit. Maybe she does, I don't know. Maybe Mia could pop up beside me at any moment. That'd be pretty sick. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, that thing I said I was going to do. I still owe a couple of drinks, so I gotta do it. I hate this man already. Yeah, not good vibes. Definitely stole someone's panties at some point in time in his life. We can all agree on that. Everybody here. She's helping. Well, she did point a gun at me a couple of seconds ago, and I feel like that's a good enough reason for her not to be standing right next to me. But it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I do need my cute assistant. Just like how she's a magician and needs a cute assistant, I am a lawyer, which means I need a cute assistant. And so, what am I supposed to do? Rate the prosecutor? I don't know the man. He's fine so far, I guess? I don't know. I've only read like a couple lines of dialogue about it. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. Yes. Let's see. In terms of character design, yeah, I think it's pretty strong. I think all the character design in this game is typically very good. And his is also, I would agree. Were these men talking by any chance? Ah, now that you mention it, they were, though I cannot claim I heard them clearly. Only fragments, such as, you lied to me, oh, and, I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, pal. Wait a second! Oh, no! Judge, I would like to call someone to the stand right now. What does this mean? What are the implications? I do not like where this case is going all of a sudden. It's just as our defendant claims. I believe he wished to teach the victim what it felt like to take a bullet to the heart. Well, he did a bad fucking job. He hit him in the face, which is a much harder shot, by the way. If that's true, then this is a vital piece of testimony. Yes. Sounds like he heard them clearly enough to me. Hold it. Wait, what? Might I be allowed to amend my testimony? What? To be precise, he did not say pal, but man. I hate this game. I hate this video game. This is the worst video game. You know what you're doing, writer. You know what you're doing. Okay, so let's not worry about it. Ah, what a weird coincidence. Sorry, I misremembered this one incredibly important piece of information, and I immediately retract it. Okay. Don't do that to me, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. You gotta stop. There is only one person who can say pal, so it's not even fair. Yes, that was the way of it. I swear it on my diploma. What's the difference? Oh, Apollo, if only you knew. And this other man, who was he? I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. Okay, well, you say that, but how can you be so sure it was the defendant? The crime took place at night. It would have been too dark, you see. I want to hit him so hard. Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier. Probably, huh? You see, in class, I always sit in the very backmost seat. I have very good eyes, you see. Who cares? Because I do not wish anyone to copy my perfect notes. And this relates to your testimony, how? I mention this to illustrate my predisposition to that which is perfect. It was dark, you say, yet there are lights in the park. If I say the defendant was in the park that night, then he was in the park that night, pal. I mean, man, I don't really remember. Sometimes I'm not perfect. I'm only human after all. It is a hard, immutable fact. He sure is confident. He seems to be telling the truth, too. In his hand, he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. Okay. Are you sure that the pistol you saw is the same as the one just submitted as evidence? Am I sure? Surely you jest. Or so a common witness would be tempted to say. Huh? What? Yet I am no common witness. I am a stickler. He really is a stickler. That he lives up to the name immediately, and that's good writing. I see not only events as they are, but the logical structure governing these events. I hate him so badly. First, we must consider the fact that it was midnight. My field of vision, due to the insufficient levels of illumination, consider that the pistol, let us call it an object A, becomes difficult to say, certainly that object A was indeed object A. I think he means he couldn't see it that clearly. My badge for a normal witness. Story of my life, man. Story of my goddamn lawyering career life. Yet the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes is indisputable. I can still see it when I close my eyes. The defendant raised his weapon. A shot! The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. Wait a second, I thought the bullet was to the side of his temple. According to the autopsy report, or the whatever, metallic, wait, no. That's not the autopsy report. Where is it? This one. Entry point, right temple. I got you now, you son of a bitch. He's done. He's done. Already done. But I will press him anyway, just to see what happens. Are you absolutely certain only one shot was fired? Yes, of course it was one shot. Why do you ask? Also, wait, didn't the gun reportedly shoot twice? Hang on. Or am I misremembering that already? Nope, that's not what we're gonna find. Weapon left at this, 2 rounds were fired. Ooh, you're in trouble. Ooh, you're in trouble now. Why do you ask? Oh, just because you're wrong. Aha, a contradiction, finally. Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, the pistol was fired. Wait a second, I don't even have the chance to hold it? I'm just like, here it is. Check it out. Objection! What? Objection. Good eyes, and Justice. You're cool, real cool. Huh? You really think so? Oh my god, he called me cool, guys. He called me cool. Yet, there is no reason why this other shot had to have been fired that night. Meaning, this pistol came from the Kitaki family mansion, yeah? I think it's not unreasonable to assume the pistol had been fired once before that night, during perhaps another altercation. Oh, he's got a point. That's a good point. Judging from his smug expression, I'd say Prosecutor Gavin had that answer ready before you even spotted the problem. He seems pretty confident in his testimony. We always make the biggest mistakes when we're our most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it. Okay, I do know what it is, though. Better give that testimony another listen. No need. I already know what to do. Don't even worry about it. We're going to go to the one where it said, a shot! Something, something, something. He was shot in the forehead, but he wasn't even shot in the forehead, you bozo. You would know that if you read the autopsy report. Whew! If that's all of it, I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing? I see, Air Justice. Huh? Oh, Objection! Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice. Apollo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet. Right. Sure. Look at this. The autopsy report? Is there a problem with the autopsy report? Right, a problem. What do you mean, dude, what? Yes! Why do you think we just presented it, dude? The problem is the location of the entry wound. The location? You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? I have already determined your angle of inquiry. What now? Allow me to explain. It is quite simple. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not of geometrical. What I do mean by, what do I mean by this? The wavelength of light emitted by a krypton particle as, well, it is a well-known fact that the krypton particle which... Mr. Justice? Yeah? Was your objection to these, krypton particles? This is the big time, and you are obsessed with something so small? You disappoint me. No, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here. Do tell. Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple. Temple? Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction. Right? Please? Please, Judge! It is, right? Finally! Oh, God. Air Justice, Air Justice. Yeah. Your tactics are outdated, trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles. Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago. Phoenix Wright, was it? Yes! Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to the testimony. Nyerk! Hey, Air Forehead. Forehead. Let us imagine you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, Air Forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout stop. Bitch! You do a 360 and you walk away, and anyone with half a brain can tell you that. And you? Nope. Me? The wizard? Well, I'd probably scream eek. That I can see happening. And you, Air Stickler, what did you shout, I wonder? Ack! Oh, shit. So if the victim turned his head at the last moment, uh-oh. Still wasn't, well, it was square at the fore. Oh, shit, no, he's kind of got me. Ah, yes, thank you for jogging my memory. It sounds like... It sounds likes an addendum. Wait a second, it sounds likes an addendum. Processing, years and years of public education coming into play right now. Yes, we have the results. That is a typo. Is that the first typo that we have seen? It's the first one that I've caught, I think. But maybe not. Cheers to typo. Too many, many more. That's great. Couch is now in session. We had, oh yeah, we did have couch is now in session. That's right, that's right. It will reconvene. You're trolling me, chat. You can't, that sounds like an addendum right there. It's court, count will now reconvene. Sippy. Public education sad face? Yeah. I mean, you've seen me try to read normal, non-typo sentences. Like, come on. I have been failed. I have been let down. And it's not my fault. To the testimony is required. Yeah. Run it back. A night in the park, number 2. What do we got? As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two! I cried with composure, by the way. Like, I was, like, really cool about it, though. No need to worry if I was, like, weird about it. The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and a shot rang out, whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. I see. So you attempted to stop the crime? Well, I shouted at them, with composure, by the way. I looked really cool doing it. Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that. That doesn't really matter right now, unfortunately. Maybe, though. Who's to say? Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. Oh, boy. Oh, God. So, yeah, this is all adding up so far. The witness, Mr. Stickler was it, stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of that nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. He turned, yes, and then bang. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report. Damn it, he's right. That does seem to be the case. Witness the power of a junior in Ivy University's Department of Science. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. I don't know if I can, man. That's a pretty... So, something's wrong here, but what is it? As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. I screamed, with composure, by the way. So you saw a raised pistol, weren't you frightened? By my own admission, I would have tried to intervene too, so if we're going down the path I think we're trying to go down right now, I don't know if it's gonna work. And sir, you can't fool me! This book doesn't even have any words in it! He's just a poser! I bet he's not even in college! Look at this poser asshole! Trying to act all high and mighty and smart? There's the real contradiction, Your Honor! Get him on that! It can be said, that's art misrepresenting the text. Actually, not necessarily. It's never been explicitly stated what is in this book. It could just be a bunch of blank pages. Who knows? It can be said we students of Ivy University know no fear. We're very brave. The moment I saw that pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action. That was certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot. Eh? Well, you certainly were lucky, yeah. If I were in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left a witness behind. What? You know, if I was the killer, hypothetically speaking here, but if I were to murder somebody and somebody else was looking at it, I would totally turn the gun on them and gun them down in cold blood in the streets too. I'm just like, I mean, hypothetically. it's hypothetical. Let's not worry about it, Your Honor. What did I say? Let's just move on, I think. I got a recording to get to. Bad vibes. Bad vibes. He do be kind of right, though. Huh? He actually looks like he had no idea he was in danger. Why wouldn't he? Dude, so much for being smart. Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed. Cease this at once, you two, I cried with composure. Something tells me he did not have that much composure. Are you sure both men were able to hear your voice? They were, of course. My high, exquisite voice echoed through the park, and the victim responded to that clarion call. Quite. Okay, I believe that. So far, so good. The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and a shot rang out. Okay. Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned? Indeed, I would say about the same time, to be precise. And the victim didn't ask you to help? Well, he got shot in the head, Phoenix. Why did I call you Phoenix? What am I talking about? He got shot in the head, Apollo. It can be said that he didn't have time to ask. Yeah, I was gonna say. He didn't even have time to take a single step. I'm totally sure that the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him. Don't say that too loud, Trucy, please. Go to the stand. Why are you here? Whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Okay. Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly? He seemed quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As we can see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed. He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot, he panicked, a common tale, but true. Unfortunately, before I could take further action, ... tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. Where did he run to? We have a diagram. He didn't try to apprehend the criminal. This is a really big ask, Apollo. This is quite the ask. You just saw someone got shot in the face. Why didn't you stop them, though, huh? Why didn't you intervene? It all happened so fast, I'm afraid I hadn't the time. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd, Apollo? No! No, not really! Huh? Wait, what? The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away? According to the testimony, that is what happened, yes. In that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find. Find something? Find what? I like that contradiction, kinda sad to see it go. Not as sad as I feel. What do I do now? At least the testimony's getting a little clearer. She's right. Maybe I can find something to use in this new testimony. I bet we can. Okay, so... yeah, we're back to square one, aren't we? As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. We did just talk about how this was odd for some reason. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. Whoa, tell me about the pistol itself again? Weapon left at the crime scene. 2 rounds were fired. Fingerprints were what? Wait a second. Where do we find the pistol? I thought it was at the park. Wasn't it at the park? Am I crazy? Type weapon submitted as evidence by prosecutor Gavin. Weapon left at the crime scene. No, wait, was it at the park? I don't remember where it was. But if it was at the scene of the crime, then obviously it was in that area. The prosecutor gave it to you. I remember this now. This is an important detail that I know. 2 rounds were fired. Fingerprints were wiped. Oh! How'd you wipe the fingerprints if he tossed it away? But what if he just wiped him and then tossed it away, and he's telling another lie? Another fabrication. Okay. Wait a second! Tisk, tisk, another misleading request. Yet you're so beholden to your own mode of discourse, you can't see how it affects you. What? Wait a second, you say? A second? Are we intended to wait just that? A single fucking... I hate this guy! No, just... the gun, Your Honor, the gun! Now, had you asked for... Mr. Justice? Yes, Your Honor. Am I to understand that you were objecting to the length of a second? Yes, no, Apollo, get your head in the game. Here, just look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. Ah, a common ploy made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Oh, did he have gloves? I mean, why would I just wear gloves, personally? Hypothetically. But you said the killer tossed the gun and ran. That's right. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints. Oh! Yeah, I know, but like, what about... Ah, the little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there. I'm not little, I'm 15. Then let's think like adults, shall we? Fraulein? Fraulein? There's no way. Wizard? Eh? What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing... Oh, no! I'm this guy? I don't want to be this guy. Actually, he's made a lot of smart points so far, so I don't really... that's fine. I'll be this guy. It's fine. That's okay. I will drink for us saying the same thing. That is acceptable enough in my terms. It's okay. That means you are high. That's what it's all about, baby. I'll take it. He might lose this case at the end of the day, but at least he's still hot, so it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo. I did! We did! Well, Mr. Justice, could the killer have been wearing gloves? I guess no way. Well, it specifically said that the fingerprints were wiped, so that doesn't necessarily mean... Hang on, gun one more time. Yes. Weapon left at the crime scene, 2 rounds were fired, fingerprints were wiped. Okay. What else do I have? So there's the map, the bowl. Is there anything about the bowl, about fingerprints? Do you... Clade? We're going with Clade. That's the... No ship name dropped. Oh my god. How many times, man? Clade McGavin. Yeah, great. That's just great, guys. Thank you. The panties probably aren't gonna help me. The cell phone's probably not gonna help me. The time of death was 10 p.m., right? Between 10:15 p.m. and 10:45 p.m. Okay. Kadir Gavone. Just keep on trying, guys. We'll get there eventually. We're on to something with Clade. Don't ship him with Clavier. Well, I think it's a little bit too late for that. Sorry, Adriana. Sorry, Adriana. In the real world, I get the husbando. Type evidence retrieved from People Park. Also known as a shiv found at the crime scene bearing Walkie's prints. Wait a second, bearing Walkie's prints? Mr. Elton's noodle stand victim died. Sus? Oh, yeah! Remember these? The prints? Well, if he was wearing gloves, then why was this at the crop? First of all, I have so many questions about why this knife was there. He wasn't wearing gloves! No way! No way! The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were wiped, which means some trace of fingerprints remain. Well, that's true in of itself, yes. That's where I was going at first, and then I saw the knife, and I'm like, there's no way. Which contradicts your testimony! If everything happened as you say it did, he wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol. How about that? That may be, but it does not change what I saw. Sorry, Adriana. He belongs to me now. And you don't get him. I don't even want him, but you just don't get him. That's how it goes. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of. That sounds solid to me. Well, Air Forehead, any of your precious objections? Knife? What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice train and go to work. You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said? Huh? Isn't what obvious? When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Walkie drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Walkie threw away. You're right. It was the knife, We got the knife! Wait, but why was he... Then where did the shot come from? Who shot who, from where, and what the hell is going on? This is all very confusing already. Where's my map? Here's my map. Is this a good enough? This is not really good enough. I need to bring up that, good map one more time. But I can't. Just confused because he saw a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong. Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. While it is indeed true that that's seized by the teacher... Stop! What we can say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this? Well, if what he threw away wasn't a pistol, then it had to be something else. At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking. Grrr, I'll wipe that smile off your sexy face, Gavin. Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing to the... Yeah, I know what it is. It's the knife, guys. Obviously, you're gonna have to hit me with something a little bit more difficult. Is that a sword? A shiv, some call it, actually. I saw one of those on the late-night movies last night. Great, a sleep-deprived judge. I think that's the least of our judge's problems here, Apollo. This knife was found at the scene of the crime. With the defendant's prints on it. His prints? This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down was not a pistol. Two, that the defendant was not wearing gloves. Indeed. Oh, Air Forehead, you're forgetting two other things you've just proven. Huh? One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Walkie-Talkie. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim. Oh, well, he didn't get stabbed, did he? Not according to the... Do we need an updated autopsy report in here? What's going on? Yes. Never underestimate a Gavin is the lesson here. This court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please. Third time's the charm. Witness. Please? It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming. Yes, that's what I said. Assuming. As if that were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are assuming that my assumption is no better. Ahem! Bailiff, can you shoot this guy in the side of the head, please? Is that the witness? is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired. Please. Sorry, Kay, but I'm hustling. Wait, what are we talking about here? What is going on? Chat, I'll link you my DeviantArt if someone donates $100 to me. What the hell? Say what? Well, I want to see it. I want to see your Dev. Actually, you've already shown me, like, was it one thing? I think it was one thing in particular. But I do want to see it all. Chat, someone do it. Drop a hundo and then send it to all of us, obviously. Just spam it in chat constantly. This is your mission. Send the link to us. I don't know where it is anymore. It might be somewhere on Discord. I'll link the whole account. Somebody do it. I want to see it now. Leak it, Cade. I'm not going to pay her $100. One of you do it and then report back to me. DM Discord me. That's fine. I give you permission. So, anyway, I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene, 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Okay. I did not link him the account. No, I don't know the account. I saw one picture. You showed me that. Yeah, you did. I remember this. I know what the picture is that you're I'm talking about right now. Why didn't you chase the killer? He was, as you say, a guy who just murdered another guy. Of course, I could have run him down, yet what would he have done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that. Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also now know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not, Air Forehead? Does it not, Mr. Justice? I better find a way to take his testimony down quick. I'll do it too. From shot to call. Let's see. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Well, I believe you. Well, what were you supposed to do? Which way did the killer run? That is the first thing we should have asked. Where did he go? We have a diagram. Like he turned, he shot, he fled. Where? To where? By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, well, I would assume so. He just heard you scream, "Don't do it." He ran into the opposite direction. That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kitaki mansion. Achtung! Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. Opposite from Kitaki mansion into People's Park, I see. So that's definitely what happened, right? Yeah. So he ran into People's Park. Because it was, well, wait, no, it was, yeah. No, I'm right. I'm smart. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight. How did he know that's where I was going? Trucy, don't give me that look. I will take your hat off. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Okay. You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a murder. If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one flask upon the lab room floor. Oh, cool answer. Very cool. It was cool, wasn't it? So nothing strange about how he acted. Trucy looks like she has something to say. What? What? What do you want? Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Good. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? It could be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Not necessarily, there's cases. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a perfect, syllogism. Yes. A proof in 3 parts. Exquisite, simply exquisite. He actually looks like he's going to cry. What? What? Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Syllogism? Syllogism. I don't know what that means. Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes? I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could have happened at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Okay. No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say I didn't see anything. It was late at night. It's not odd to think there would be a few people in the park. Well, yeah, so he just stood there watching. Not much to go on there. Apollo? Trucy, if you've got something to say, by all means, I need help. I can't find a single problem with that testimony. Had enough at last, Air Forehead? Maybe it's time to back off a bit? Ooh. Maybe not if Trucy would open her mouth. Man, whenever you don't want Trucy to talk, which is 99.9% of the time she's talking, and the 0.1%, when you need her to say something, the key has been thrown away. It's nowhere to be found. You'll never find it, officer. Yeah, let's back off for now. There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all. It appears there are no objections to the witness' current testimony. There are many number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves which wiped the previous user's... that wiped the previous user's prints off. I feel like that's wishful thinking. Then, after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing away the gun. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion. No! What am I... Did I lose? It seems we've come to the end of the line. No, that can't be all. Phoenix, help! Mia, help me! Possess me, Mia! Possess me! You can solve this crime, I know you can! How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Where are you, Air Forehead? I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant, Walkie-Talkie. Hold it! Eek! That's what she said she would scream if she saw the thing. What the fuck? Huh? Trucy? Bailiff? Bailiff? Nobody move! What is happening right now? There'll be no verdict in this court, not yet! Wait, are you one of the Kitakis? The Kitakis? You mean the notorious gangsters? If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes! What? This court will not bow to pressure from the likes of... Herr Judge, I think a girl is about to die in your courtroom. Maybe we should, listen to him. I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman. Recess! 20 minutes, or I promise you'll regret it! Well, that was fast. My sidekick has already been kidnapped. That wasn't supposed to happen until the end of game 2. How did he disappear so fast? What the hell is going on here? Come to the defendant lobby, Apollo! Okay. See you in 20, guys. Bailiff, catch that mysterious man. Bailiff's getting fired tonight. Someone was not doing a good job. Well, that was exciting. I must say, I did not see that one coming. Sometimes I'm good at predicting the events of these things. That one, man, if you saw that coming, I need to talk to you about the lottery. We need to have a conversation. Every time your sidekick in Ace Attorney gets kidnapped, that is a drink, by the way. I bet it's Phoenix. I could see it being Phoenix. You know, he's got nothing to lose. He's absolutely batshit insane. He could do it. What if it was Dick? He would have said pal. Never mind. That was stupid thing to think. Yeah. No, Komaide, you make a really good point, my friend. Hey, guys. Hey, fellas. What are you doing? Are we good? What's the deal, guys? How did we... Oops! We both had to go to the bathroom at the same time. What can I say, you know? Do you think it's a bad idea to both step away from our post at the same time? What's gonna happen? Some guy with a knife's gonna run in and try to kill somebody? Probably not. Maybe they open the door for him. Crazier things have happened in this franchise. Okay. Right guard's kind of cute. I mean, they're both kind of cuties, yeah. June 16th, 11:17 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Trucy! You move quick, Apollo. Good show, good show. Oh, that was Trucy. You're okay? I thought... Jesus Christ, man. Pick yourself up. Don't cry, Apollo. Those good-for-nothing gangsters. There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. I'll do it. Wait, just clam down, Apollo, or else... Say what? What the fuck is that? Surprised? Yeah, kind of. This is one of my best tricks, the amazing Mr. Hat. This is a South Park reference. You look marvelous, darling. He's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I am a big hit. It's Trilo! It's Trilo 2! No! Okay, ventriloquist. Jesus Christ. What? Trucy, we are going to super jail after all of this shit. Are you kidding me? You faked a kidnapping in a courtroom to buy me time? Are you insane? I knew you should have been sitting in the stands, goddammit! What? Trucy's brain is massive. We're in a lot of shit here, chat. What do you mean? The Super Jail is a good show. I didn't even mean to like say it, but yeah, I like that show a lot. It was cool. Big brain assistant. Yeah, okay. So, when the last assistants are in a pinch, their dead sister simply possesses them. When our new assistant is in a pinch, she simply, like, says, I'm about to be murdered by this little puppet guy over here. Please let me go. Judge, 20 minutes. I don't think this trick is gonna work again. Can you imagine? It's case, like, 4 or 5 or whatever, and it happens again. It's like, bailiff, what the fuck? Come on. But one time. Only one time. The Wrights cannot be trusted? No, they can't. They really can't. Phoenix Wright is a cheater. He literally has the power of ghosts and mind reading on his side. Of course he's going to be a good lawyer. It would be pathetic if he was not a good lawyer. People give him way too much credit. Dude would have gotten his ass kicked if not for literal hacks. Like, he can't do anything by himself. He's pathetic. And by that, I of course mean his friends are overpowered. He's just kind of, like, useless. No matter what. Okay. Yes. I am a big hit. Ha 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 ha. Well, what do you think? Do you like it? You mean you? Trucy, there are some things you just don't do. I am pressing charges. I will sue you. Apollo, now is not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here. What? Remember what you said to Walkie's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son? But that testimony was rock solid. What do you want me to do? What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trucy, no more staged abductions, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident, I can perceive. I am an empath. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, don't you worry, I am an empath. I understand what they're feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got. You can see what he's feeling. Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. All the times there was a contradiction. I mean, I do remember when we were talking about this. Well, I think I remember them, sure. There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. That is true. And each time there was a contradiction. Yes. In his hand, he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. He said the man tossed aside a pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure, and sure enough, there was a contradiction. Well, that is true, but how does that help us? Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. What? In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. He was pointed at the man. I'm observing. I am empathizing with him right now. Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, His fingers got all tense. And he fiddled with the corner of a page in his book. No, I didn't notice that. I really did. How in the fuck do you expect me to look at that? Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker? Wait a second, you helped him cheat! Isn't that unethical? I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. Well, then where the hell were you? That one time! Was it not that big of a match? I could see what his opponents were feeling. I empathized. Oh my goodness. You mean that's how Mr. Right won all those games? Well, I don't think it was because he was good at poker. Yet again! Yet again! Phoenix Wright is a loser and a cheater. I don't care if he's my favorite character in the franchise. Both of these things are undeniable facts. And you cannot prove me wrong. It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything, and I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long. Great, so he cheated, but what does that do for us? I don't believe this. You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth. Watch a testimony. Perceive the truth. The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose! Not true! What? Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo. Mr. Wright said that? Well, actually, I feel really confident now. A known cheater and liar. How could I feel bad about his statement towards me? Watch the testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is she serious? For real? Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo. What was that she said before the trial started? Huh, Mr. Wright's not here today. Old foot injury was acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said he'd be fine as long as you're here, Trucy. Is this what he meant by us being fine? Well, methods aside, she sure did avoid one guilty verdict already today. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice. Apollo justice. Let's do it. Apollo? You know, I'm starting to think I can do this. I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. What do you want, Mr. Hat? Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best you can. I just flew in from the coast, and boy, are my arms tired. Right. Okay. Anyway, June 16th, 11:40 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. I think I can see where people take issue with this game in particular. So far, I kind of love it. But like, who mama? What are we doing here? What is happening? Court is now back in session. Right, we're fine. All fine. I'd like to say to the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice. Oh, you mean me? Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat? Ah, right, him? Don't worry about it, I settled it. Wait, what does that mean though, Apollo? Yeah, it was an out-of-court settlement. Ha ha ha, hog, right? Perhaps Wizard would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't, am I right? I think he's on to me. There had to be one motherfucker in this court who saw what happened. This giant Springtrap contraption coming to life, doing all this nonsense. I wish he would stop being so cold. Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. Man, we are just sweeping this one right under the rug. What happened? I don't know, Your Honor. Haha. Anyway, let's move on to what we were talking about again. What? This is so weird. This is such an unusual turnabout. Okay. Every time something just absolutely batshit insane happens, I will take a drink for it. And that, right now, is the case. So cheers. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Well, you see, Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something. Clavier, let her do it? Yeah, I'd say that too if I got totally owned in court. There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant you your request, however. Just cuz. But this court will not permit stalling for time. Okay, Your Honor, thank you. Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. He fiddles with the thing constantly. He's doing it right now! I cannot prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Okay. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. He's fiddling. Ergo, he's fiddling so hard right now. He's turning pages and everything. I must perceive him. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. It's impressive he can recite it word for word. I'm not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all. Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. My ears hear what he says. My eyes see his expression. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? Go up and touch him. In the book. What is this? My bracelet? What is going on? We have entered the supernatural. What is going on? My bracelet feels different somehow. I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. Trucy, if you know, then please fucking tell me before I rip that scarf off of your face and I use it to kill you. Right here in the courtroom. You are driving me up the goddamn wall, woman. I know this sounds crazy, but my bracelet is trying to tell me something. I'm sorry, I'm mad that my life is on the line. Well, not my life, but my career. So basically my life. From shot to call. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Let's see. Don't yell at the child. If the child deserves to be yelled at, I gotta do it. I can't not do it. Which way did the killer run? We all know that he ran away. There is no fiddling happening. I am perceiving this man right now. I am perceiving. Achtung! Yeah, I know. He's not going away from his home. How did he know where I was going with this? I don't even... Oh, it stinks. Nor can I simply leave the scene in good conscience, okay? You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed the killing. If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch. Yeah. He doesn't even have the book open. He ain't fiddling with nothing. He's got nothing wrong going on right now. Cool as a cucumber. Ergo, I use my cell phone to call the police. Okay. So you called immediately after witnessing the murder. The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them? Wait, Apollo. This has to be it. Wait, you mean his habits? Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. The only time he even had the book open was here. Which means this is the place to look for his habit. I don't know how I know, but I know. Everyone screenshot this one and then make sure to spam it at me all the time. I don't know how I know, but I know. It's okay. No, what? It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness. Your bracelet? I'm not sure I get this focus stuff you were talking about, Trucy, but I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. How the hell do I trust my bracelet? Okay, I just need to touch my bracelet as it reacts to the testimony. Okay? 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 Uh-oh. Ooh, did the game my bracelet. I see it. It's okay. What's going on? I can see the witness's face, his expression so clearly, it's filling my mind. I can see nothing else, hear nothing else. Apollo, are you tripping balls? Trucy, what's happening to me? This is what I meant by focusing. Focusing. In this state, you can see everything, Apollo, everything the witness does. That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out right now. I hate this. What is going on? I'm freaking out right now myself. Just look for Mr. Stickler's Twitch. His habit, you remember it, right? Sure, when he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with pages on his book. You got it. Right now, you're looking at the witness's face. Look at the book. Do a book look. I'll bet they are. First, try your focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. His hand? You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place. She's right. I can only see his face like this. Time to try changing my viewpoint. Whoa! It's a big PNG. Perfect. Now you're really ready. Ready for what? Ready to perceive the truth behind the Twitch. Perceive. Try listening to the witness talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit. Right. You mean when he fiddles with the page? Yes. That's your signal to look closer, to perceive. Find his weak spot, and I guarantee we'll be able to give him the royal flush. That is a reference to poker. Spoken like a true poker head's daughter. I'm a magician, thank you very much. So I have to pay attention to his words and his fingies. Don't worry if you miss it. You can always just try again. Right. Look out, nervous Twitch. Here comes justice. Ergo, I used my cell phone. I perceived you. Gotcha! We are in the Shadow Realm. What? Why are you touching your book like that? And he says, what? And the judge says, what? And I say, never mind, Your Honor. Sorry. I saw it just now. I could see it. Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? All this banging of desks, it is quite bad for my circulation, you know. Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you one simple question. Why do you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone? What? His eyes, they're like waves. I'm curious now about this cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask a few questions? What to ask? What to ask? Ask for his number? Don't do that. Ask to see his phone. Ask what Oh! Do I ask him for his number? Or no, not that one. I don't do this one. Yeah, show me your phone. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. Huh? Why? Whatever for? Show me and you'll find out. Judge, is this allowed? Okay, well, I can't. I don't have it, you see. You don't have it. Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone? Yow! Where did you get that? That's the phone from yesterday. Look, a cell phone from today, currently, this time. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. Wait a second. So this proves... So the time on the clock was 9:30. If the car moved after 9:30, then the phone would be crushed because that's when the phone stopped working, which means that the time of Mr. Wright getting hit by a car and flung into a light pole or whatever... This... Okay. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Huh? Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment? Wait a minute, what is the meaning of this? This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage. The Maractus? Why, that's where the victim lived. Yarg! That's impossible. Yes, except not. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police? That is a good point. Also, I want to point out, he has lied to the court numerous times. Oh, he misremembered. He misremembered. No, I think we call that lying where I'm from. Weeouk! It's a weeouk moment. That's not good. It's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone. Well, then why didn't you say so? You didn't just stand around looking at him after... Man, I hate this guy so badly, and I want to punch him even after knowing that he's a piece of shit now. A payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after that? But, I mean, we were told to call the cops and, like, ask for the police phone records. I mean, maybe they couldn't tell that it was from a cell phone or a payphone, but surely we can track the number of where it was being called from, which would make us know that it wasn't called from the cell. Wait a second. So he is just a liar. There's no universe where any of this makes any sense if you think about it a little bit deeper. He literally said, call the cops. If you want the phone records, call the cops. But if I did get the phone records, then it would clearly show that this is not the case, and then I could have just done it already. Interesting. We should call the cops. That's what I'm saying. Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it with a strategically, what did I say? Startlingly high degree of accuracy. It was right around here. So if he's here and then they's, wait, no, but like they're there, and then you did chase after him though to go to the payphone? Because he ran away from this building. So he ran up here, and then presumably either up or to the right to God knows where. This is a neat... I think this case is pretty cool so far. I think it's very interesting. That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie? There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone. Because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? That it was found in the victim's garage. Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder at 9:30 p.m. Or at least that's when you dropped your thing and the thing stopped working. But you know, this cell phone... Ooh! It's a jammer moment. We're jamming out right now. It's happening. Here we go! Turn the tides, Apollo Justice! Turn the tides! We got this! Ooh, thank you, Trucy, for bailing my ass out! As any good assistant should do. If your assistant can't pull you from the brink of destruction, then they're not a good assistant. It's as simple as that. Oh, I'm vibing right now. That's a drink for the jammer moment. Cheers. I have listened to a lot of the music, not all of the music in this game, but a lot of the music in this game, and rest assured, all of it's very, very good that I've heard so far. I don't know, like, why the visual novels always get the best music, like, every single time. I guess it's a pretty core experience, you know. It's the visuals and the music that you are looking at, which is the case for most video games, but, like, more so for a visual novel. It's all good. It's very good. This cell phone tells all. Yes. But that's ridiculous. That makes it sound like... Wait a second. Like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. As though I were trying to kill him. Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night. Well, yes, but no, Judge, to be honest. This line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Yes, it's true I lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night. Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable sus as to a connection with the crime. Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime. Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do that? I mean, there's no way that I don't, right? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? I'm so confident, I don't even know what I'm about to pick right now, but yeah, I can. Of course I can. Of course I have evidence. Why would I be saying this if I didn't have evidence? And I do too. So that's 2 drinks for all the sussy activity going on. Excuse me while I do that right now. Man, I like Ace Attorney a lot. This is fun. It's a fun game to stream. I like it. Has Cade done the Magatama-like mechanic in this game yet? If you're referring to focusing and perceiving, then yes. But I'm not sure if I'm calling that a Magatama-like mechanic. It is some magic bullshit that we are doing, but I wouldn't really equate it to being like the Magatama, because they're pretty different at the end of the day. I literally vibe check people, that's right, yeah. I am now an empath. Did you like it? I can see it getting really annoying But the first one that makes it super obvious, yeah, it wasn't that bad at all. I have a feeling that I'm going to get vibe checked by the vibe check mechanic, and I'm going to be like, what do? I have to look out for something that I don't even know. How was I supposed to know that he touches his left fingertip pinky to his right eyebrow whenever he's telling a lie? I don't know these things. This game is bad, I've decided. Something like that. Hey, I'm calling my shots already. Trust me, I will get pissed off at some point about it. I can see it now. But not right now. So far, it's fine. I do think that it is interesting to incorporate, like, the body posture of the characters when they lie. Like, I do think that is a good idea. However, I don't know if I vibe with the mechanic entirely. We'll see. As soon as it starts to piss me off tremendously, then I'll stop liking it. But for right now, I do think it is a good idea in concept. We will see, though. Of course I have evidence. Oh, I like your swagger, Air Forehead. Hit it. The court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say. The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is the cell phone itself stopping at 9:30? I mean, is this anything? This doesn't prove dick, does it? There's no way. But wait, look at that cute little watch on the strap. Yeah, I know. It is cute. I know. Yeah, call me Jim Can't Swim. That's me. No, we already saw the watch. It doesn't have anything to do... But, like, what if it does have something to do with the watch? The watch is important. The mirror, that was at the... It has something to do with the car, right? So this is a part of the car. Type other. Retrieve from the entrance to People Park. Oh, this was retrieved from the entrance to People Park. Right. I forgot about that. Torn off the car that hit Mr. Wright. Fitz car at Maractus Clinic. Okay. Is there anything else that could be beneficial? The knife? What about the stand has nothing to do with anything. How could it, right? I mean, it was at Maractus Park, but why would his phone be there? I don't think that's relevant. The bloomers? Nah, the bloomers aren't relevant. How? Oh my god, no. So we found the phone under the car. He was driving the car at that time. No, that also doesn't make sense. But wait, how the hell did... So, how... My gut says there's something to do with, like, car theft, Grand Theft Auto. Not the gun, not any of this. The bull? Why would the bull have anything to do with anything? That's not relevant. My guess is that somebody exited the car and the phone fell out of the car, and that's why it was, like, under the car in the garage. But then, like, for how? For how did that happen? Maractus Clinic garage beneath a car. It's gotta be something to do with the mirror, right? This seems really important. Can I please inspect the yellow? Why is this not popping up to be anything beneficial? I don't know. It seems really important, but whatever. I don't see what else it could be, so process of elimination says, present the mirror, take it! That's a side view mirror. As it so happens, Dr. Maractus' car was in an accident. That took place the night of the murder. This is true. An accident. The accident, if you don't mind me saying. The accident, if you don't mind me saying. Said Apollo Justice. They wry smile. It happened. Who the hell are you still? That's gotta be Windy Old Bag, right? But we never had the chance to talk to her. Not yet, at least. Oh, I can't wait. It happened a little after 9 p.m. just outside People Park, our murder scene. Dr. Maractus' car hit a pedestrian, right? What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident. I can't not. I'll take one drink for the accident, but the yellow. The yellow is, like, really pissing me off right now. How can I not comment on the yellow? That's so weird. Because that's what hit Mr. Wright? No. Kitty! Oh, I forgot about the kitty up there. Did the kitty do it? Where does the kitty fit into all of this? This is something I need to know. Maybe the Skellies came to life? Some Skelly-Kitty collusion? Perhaps. It's impossible to say. Which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. That is true. After all, it was lying on the wheel, on the ground right under the wheel. I'm flipping so nervously right now. Dude, I literally called you out on your nervous tick. How are you nervously ticking way harder right now? Ergo, Mr. Stickler, the only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Well, he said with a wry frown. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means. You did break into the victim's garage that night. This is most unexpected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus? No, stop. This is too much. This can't be happening. Prosecutor, please. I suppose it is worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. That is, I know, other than this one, that's we're seeing right now. I believe our next testimony will be most ... revelatory. Revelatory? Yes, that one. Is the witness prepared? Yes, I will flip. I know that face. That's the face of guilt. He looks sus, Your Honor. Literally, Your Honor, the witness is sus. What do you want me to say? Stickler's truth. That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. This dude definitely grabbed some panties that night, right? Like, there's no way. Clavier is handsome. Well, he is me, so, you know, obviously. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all as clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene. Total panty sniffer. I mean, yeah. I mean, just take one look at the guy. I perceive that he would be a panty thief. Yes, but your cell phone was lying in a garage. Yeah, well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It is given to rolling. What? It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know. Man, this has to be legitimately the stupidest argument I have ever heard in any Ace Attorney game. Well, you know, Your Honor, sometimes when I drop my phone, it rolls. And ergo, that's why my phone ended up under the tire of that car used in this hit and run. Sometimes it just rolls a little bit. What do you want me to say, man? Yeah, he's smart enough to know that this shit's not, like, geographically impossible or possible. There's just no way. The geography of the phone, it's all off. What did I say? Geometry of the phone? Yeah, that's what I said. Judge, did you pass geology? That's what we need to know right now. Okay. Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony. His nervous habit must not be acting up. Yeah, it was. He was going through that book like it was going out of style. What do you mean? I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time, haha. Right, no problem, I hope. Here comes justice. We can do it. Stickler's truth. My vibes are off right now. That night, yes, I went to the supermarket, okay? So you went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place? Huh? Well, yes, of course. Incidentally, the prosecution has received no report of this domestic detail. Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself? No, I mean, yeah, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying out the free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me. I'm sure the store clerks would disagree. Do you think sampling free food counts as a religion? Doesn't matter. In any case, that night, I sampled to my heart's content and was on my way back home, yes. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. Okay. That's when you passed in front of the Maractus Clinic. Well, why, yes, that's correct. That was a pretty sus pause there, wasn't it? Trucy? I'm Trucy. You're Apollo. Sorry, you're Polly. What did I say? Polly? Mr. Stickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder. Oh, okay. Let's see it. So this is the supermarket. It goes by Eldune's house, so he dropped his phone here, and then it just conveniently rolled all the way under the tire over here, and that makes sense to me because I am not smart. It's what we're trying to determine right now. That's the sus drink, and cheers, by the way. Cheers. Is it route or route? Yeah, it is. The supermarket is here along the main road. My way home from there. Oops, I dropped my phone. Oops. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet, woe is I walked on unaware of my loss. And then I went into People Park, and then I saw the thing, and walked right into that fateful park. Right. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. Which entrance did you enter the park from? Well, to be exact, one might say that I went in from the entrance closest to Maractus Clinic. The same entrance our victim used. I'm still waiting on that $100. Chat, are you really gonna make me have to do it? I know it would be the worst possible scenario for Adriana because after that point, I can just link it directly. I don't have to go through any of the shenanigans of making sure the link doesn't get banned. You can't ban this link, Adriana. It's not even possible. We're not making you do anything, Cade. Yeah, but like the people need to see it. Does it count if 5 people give you $20? Probably not. Yes, you do it. I still have a little bit of trial left. Let's see. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance? I have no recollection of such a thing, no. Adriana said it was okay. Well, then I don't want to do it. Oh, it does count if 5 people give you $20. Okay, well then chat, get to it. If 100 people here give Adriana $1, then we get to see her DeviantArt, and I'll pull it up on stream, and like, come on. Who does not want to see that? I've seen one image, and yeah, we all want to see it. I need to know more. I need to see all of it. Yet, though I might have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I am a keen observer of the obvious, you might say. Yes. Hey, hang on. I'm not making the rules here. It's you, Adriana. What do you want me to say? I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all as clear as day. And also, if we do reach the $100 threshold, that means she has to give anyone who donated any amount of money the link all the same. So we could all get the link.
The one true ant donated $1.
Thank you, the one true ant, for donating $1. The spell, I told them I'll link my old DeviantArt. We gotta see it. We gotta see it. This part of the testimony is the key. I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? Wait, sorry, can we... Wait, what were we talking about? Why is there no chat log? The killer! Talk about the... Are you sure you remember the killer clearly? How many times must I repeat myself? It was him! That unscrupulous fox-like fellow in the defendant's chair. He was looking even more unscrupulous at the time, no less. He does look a bit like one of those trickster foxes in legends of yore. I guess the victim's identity is already old territory. Time to ask something else. It was him! I saw the defendant on the scene. I saw the killer... Wait, but is this the one that we just did? It's so suspicious. What about the noodle stand? Do you happen to remember the noodle stand? Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle! Yes, it did say that, yes. For remembering something quite well, it sure took you a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us that a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening, yes? Well, Mr. Justice, what about that sign? Could that be important? Yes? Noodle? It's the opposite. So the sign on the noodle stand said noodle. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony. Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days. I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well. Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can't match up to the IVU's cafeteria. Some apply to the school merely for a taste of our smart noodles. I wouldn't mind a taste of that myself, but that's not relevant right now. Let's not worry about it. Why, I even remember the sign on the stand. It said noodle. Yes, okay. What do you mean? So the sign said noodle? Are you absolutely sure? Wait a second. This has something to do with the positioning of where he saw the guy turn his head to make the shot. So if it's only on one side, he would have seen it from... Oh, it actually said El Do, you fucking fool. Because if you saw it from this side, you would have seen noodle, but that means you would have entered the park from a different direction. I feel like I'm a genius. I feel like I'm the smartest guy that ever lived. Tell me I'm not wrong. Come on, dude, I have to be right about this one. That says El Do, not Noodle. And you can't even see the last letter either, because it's blocked by this horribly placed flag. No, we got him. No, we totally got him. So the sign said noodle, you're absolutely sure. Let me be frank, yeah. In fact, the word unsure isn't even in my dictionary, nor the word uncertain or... He was wasting time looking that stuff up. Noodle, eh? I like that. It tells you what you're getting. No nonsense. It tells me a lot more than that, actually. Why are you smiling like that, Apollo? Are you smarter than me? Trucy places hand on shoulder. Yes. Grabs your top hat and destroys it in one swift motion. I even remember the sign on the stand that the victim was pulling. It said noodle. I got it. I don't even need to waste my time any longer. I don't care what you have to say. We're already done. We're already here. Objection! No! And you're positively sure that the sign read noodle. Dude, I gotta say, I think this case so far is really good. I really like this Ace Attorney case right here. So far, Apollo Justice, it's pulling its weight. Case 1, it was fine. This case, really good so far. I think this is a very, very strong case. Why, just last week, my professor offered me this praise. Listen to this, At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. Wait, it read without a doubt, noodle! I see. Right. What are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? Yes, we shall. So you were claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing right here, big green dot, ding, ding, ding. Here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot. You think so, Mr. Stickler? I'd like you to please take another look at my Nintendo DS and rotate the card to the left a little bit, and then you can totally see what I'm talking about. And to carefully read what the sign says. Eldoon! There it is! See? The sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. Eldoons! Inconceivable! I'm certain it was definitely noodle, for sure, positive. I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said noodle, but he saw it wrong, and he saw it right. Well, hang on. So if he's standing there, we don't gotta look. He saw it right. This is what he was witnessing right now. Then I mean, if he came from here, and according to the map, hang on, let's go check the map one more time. Let's talk to the map. He was right here. Wait, then he did see it. Then yeah, I just wanted to make absolutely sure. He saw it, right? He did. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign would be read the same, the way Mr. Stickler claims? What? Mr. Justice, show us this spot. Yeah, the witness actually viewed the stand from this location. And of course, we are talking about, it's like, wait, no, so wait, where is this? This is the mansion, this is the street, this is everything else, right? This way. He saw it from here. This is, oh wait, no, this is the cart. I thought this was a mansion, but no, it's not. Right here, Your Honor. The witness was standing here on the opposite side. He's an idiot. How do you know that? When viewed from the, because like I rotated around the thing. See, I know what it just, whenever the game presents all these other options, I like second guess myself. The sign on the stand reads El Dunes, as we know. However, according to the power of the Nintendo DS, observe the other side of the stand. Oh, the sign says it's Noodle. Yes, the name of the stand is split between the front and the back sign. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court for, what is that, like the 5th time? Like, how many times? You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. Yo! You got me. Haha, sorry. So what? So what? That's a drink? Like, bro, like, so, you're telling me, so what? And I'm saying, dude, what do you mean, so what? Are you fucking joking? So what? It changes everything about the case that we know up until this point. It is kind of a huge piece of evidence. He's been lying the entire time. The shot to the forehead, the everything else, the way he called out, the route that he went after the supermarket. Where do I even begin? So what? So what? I am not Clade, because Clade's an idiot. Clade would never say this. He would keep his mouth shut and probably just lose the case. Because, I mean, it's inevitable anyway. Let's just get it over with, you know? Let's just get it over with. It's fine. Yeah, he's a loser. That's all he is. That's all he ever will be, as of just one big loser. What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north or south side? It makes no difference at all. He's right. Travel far enough to the south and you will end up going north. You know, 3 rights do make a left if you think about it. Tell me I'm wrong, because I'm right. Viewed on a global scale, directions are utterly without meaning. Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change? It changes everything. Apollo, are you fucking, hello? Do I need to do all the work here? I'm 15, Apollo, come on. And I'm a magician, I'm a mage, I'm a wizard, I'm a warlock, and you want me to solve this case for you? Fine. Remember this testimony from before? Though to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. Oh my graphics. Whoa! The Nintendo DS, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for the Nintendo DS. That is quite impressive. The killer and the victim are facing each other here. Then, at the moment the killer raises the weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts, yes, at which point the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol. Yeah, no, I know. And then blammo, right in the face, in the side of the freaking face. That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. Excuse you? Who? Trucy, is this one of your magic tricks? You never told me about this one. What is this magic? Is this... Your Honor, we're gonna need a 20-minute recess right now? What is going on? Huh? No contradictions, right? I feel like a whole bunch of things are being contradicted right now. You never told... This is the power of the Nintendo DS, huh? This is it? This is the power? BlueStacks, by the way, mobile version. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I will be taking a drink right now. I did not expect this one. I did not have the characters turn into giant white rectangles on my bingo card. I don't have it. Cheers. Who, mama? Okay. Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, which means he's right here, that reverses the whole scenario. Yes. He was by the trash can. Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, that just don't add up. That don't even make any sense. What the hell is this? White, large, square, better TTV emote? Why is that even an emote? For whoever made that has played this game before on mobile. The bullet would have been to the left of his temple. What? He screams in pain as he dematerializes into a white rectangle. Hi, Trucy. Nice to see you, babe. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible. That's right. I'm back, by the way. I've saved myself from the brink of death. Oh, it was so terrifying. Is this the beginning of a creepypasta? Are we all witnessing a live creepypasta right now? There's a good chance. It is a very real possibility. Save the game. This shit might crash. I'm scared. That is a fantastic point. Thank you for the 100 bits, the radical capital. Yeah, I will save the game right now. Like, just in case. Return. No! No, of course not. It's WeegeeTheGod.exe. It's twitch.tv/WeegeeTheGod.exe. That's the name. Don't wear it out. The hit successor to Nevermind. Cheers. DS stronger than phones? Yeah, clearly. God, maybe that's why they don't port it to the PC. It's because, like, ooh, even the mobile version's kind of scuffed. Like, what do we do? I feel like now is a good time to mention that I actually did get the BlueStacks program that I'm running off of a USB that I bought at a garage sale with exclusively Apollo Justice Ace Attorney on it. I didn't think that would come up. I didn't think that would be relevant, but maybe something. We'll see. We're fine right now. We're fine right now. That's right. So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on an entirely different meaning. Indeed. You're absolutely correct, wizard. What meaning? Dude, she's just straight up arguing for me. Like, you could be a lawyer. It's like you're the daughter of one of the best lawyers ever made. Thank you, Chip. Banantite. Thank you for the 100 bits. You have now saved on a glitch save file. The creepypasta of this game will now begin. Oh my god, you're right! Oh, that's not good. Wait, did we get it to 100? Chat, I need to see it. I need link it in chat right now. If you sent it, I am certain it will show soon. Okay, Adriana, okay. Well, the right side of the victim's head is north. North! Ah! But that's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing. That's right. So, if he was standing to the north, then the only person who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler! Yarg! Give me the music! Order! 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 Wow. The apple didn't fall far from the tree, did it? Maybe Trucy is smart. Maybe she shouldn't be a magician, but a lawyer. She's got the lawyer blood, the lawyer DNA. She flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out. And it only took one, probably felony, that she committed in the middle of a courtroom. That's pretty good. He's slamming the wall. He's pissed off. Clarify 1 point for me, if you would, Air Forehead. What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? Huh? Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. He looks a little bit sus. I just can't picture him as the real killer. No, please, looks aside, I am a really nice guy. All my friends say so. Let's hear what the defense has to say. What are you going to do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Okay, so we know that he was allegedly here, and then he ran up this way, and then he saw this, but it's actually the opposite. He was here, and then he ran down and around, and came up this way. He stole the panties. He's the panty thief. We hit every single thing. Wait a second. Maybe that's not even necessarily true. What if he was right here, and then he ran like up, stolen, boom, stolen panties, goodbye, down, up, stole the panties. But he did say that he stuck around and he like called the cops on a payphone like all the way back here. So wait, no, that means that if he was coming from this direction, then he would see this murder. Dude still runs off in the opposite direction. And then, well, if the opposite direction was as he is claiming to be, I mean, he's really close. He's not far from the payphone. Because if he was here, then it's like, why'd you run all the way around for the payphone? But it's actually not that difficult. You can just go get the payphone right now, right? Like boom, boom, boom. Not like boom. Well, that actually would make sense too. I think he stole the panties. I mean, have we seen the guy? He totally has stolen panties at one point, and that's still. Or he was driving the car, which I don't think. Maybe. Well, probably not. No. But we know that the panty thief was on foot, right? Based on the opening cutscene, so that doesn't make sense. However, Adriana posted it. Neo Starfire 55/gallery. Hang on. This is important to me. We're about to look at it all right now, live on the air. Shut up. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying the thing that you posted in chat. You can't get mad at me. Hold on. We're just going to go ahead and take a look. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to step back a little bit from this whole thing. Damn. 700 watchers, 169 deviations. That's a whole bunch of content, Adriana. I'm impressed. Good shit. Hang on. I will, wait, what do I do? Window capture, I think? Let's see. I must make it presentable. Yes, this is the one. I was a cringy middle schooler / high schooler. I don't think any single person here can relate to that, so we will all be making fun of you now. I'm sorry, Adriana. Ooh, okay, wait, transform. No, fit the screen. We got the perfect music for it too. Gallery, all. Let's see it. Well, that's cute. Look at that. I don't even know who this is. The girl on fire. Is that Katniss Everdeen? No, I'm not obsessed with the Hunger Games at all, nor did I spend 2 hours on a Photoshop painting of Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen, nor will I be the first in line at the midnight premiere of the movie. Nope, not at all. Smile. Beautiful. That looks good. This is good. We like that. That's cute. What's next? Who the hell? What are you talking about for this guy? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Flynn Rider's Smolder, aka my favorite photo I have ever taken. Haha. When was this? This is 2011, by the way. I got to meet him and Rapunzel at Disney last week. He was so adorable and funny, he even drew me a picture without me asking him to. Best day ever! Aw, man. This could just be an entire stream. Who's Mika Kitty Dress Up? Wait, what? Mika Kitty Dress Up? Okay, so I realize I'm a total dork for making this, but it's cool, haha, smile. Adriana, if you want me to stop, I will do it. This is an extension of my friendship to you. If you want me to just not do this, we can stop doing it. This is okay. But at the same time, I gotta keep looking. It's like a train wreck. Like, you can't look away, can you? No, this is what the people paid for. Okay. This is Belle from Kingdom Hearts. Another Belle shot. I would really love to go visit a public library in this costume one day. Haha. Heart? Did you? Adriana, did you ever visit a local public library in this costume one day? Haha. I hope you did. That's cute. Oh, I love this. Lilligant, that's how you pronounce it, is one of the prettiest Pokemon ever. So much love for Pokemon Black/White. I wish you could see the margins of my class notes. They're totally filled with Pokemon and gym leader doodles. Ahahaha, smile. Now, I have to... Adriana, why did you do it like this? Why did you not colon and then in parentheses? Why this is a weird smile. This is the thing that I'm the most upset about, is why would you smile like that? I don't get it. What else we got? What else we got? There's so much. Yo, these are good. Look at this. That's pretty. Drawn with Facebook's graffiti feature for a friend, honor of Taylor Swift's new album, smile. Forgive me for being typical teenage girl, but these songs are magical, heart. I'm glad to say that nothing has changed. That is good character consistency. Whoa, this is relevant to me. That's Maya, and this is not Professor Layton. I never played Professor Layton. I don't know, but like Burger and There's a Cup of Tea. I've had next to no time to be active here lately, but this fan art was completely mandatory. I can't fangirl hard enough for this game. I'm looking forward to seeing Maya, Faye, and Luke interact. Smile. That's adorable. That's so cute. Oh, cute. This is it. Wait, is this the one? It was something about Regina Berry. When I cracked that whip. All the eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. When I crack that whip, everybody's gonna trip, just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me. Follow me. Show me what you can do. Everybody, let's go. We can make a dance floor just like a circus. I zoomed in too hard. Got it. Thank you. That's good. Is this good content? Should I go back to playing the video game now? It's Chie! Look at her! Wait, incompetent. Wait, is this the same? Is this you? Did you draw this? Wait, who is she? Wait, who are you? A scientific contradiction. New ID, same costume. I love Little Emma. Smile. Trivia. Those were actually clip-in extensions. The first time I wore this costume, my hair was naturally long enough. But since then, I cut my hair short. Aw, look at that! It's little Adriana! Go back to the game? Well, you provided me so much content, Adriana. It's hard for me to say no. Who is this? No denying, she's a funny girl, that Belle. Photography. Me, myself. You did that? That's awesome. No, this is content. Lady Gaga dress up. That's awesome. For all the little monsters out there, let's celebrate Mother Monster's exquisite fashion. Enjoy. That is cool. Rip Flash. Wait, are some of these things dedicated to Flash? These all look good too. Is that Shulk? That's... That's not Shulk, is it? But he talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you were young. I thought it was... No, I don't think it is. I don't think that is Shulk. We're only on page, 2 of 13. Oh, little Yoko. Look at that. Yoko's so cute. Got bored, caved, colored. You should still color it too, though. Yoko's so adorable. B. Yoko is awesome. I will agree. What is this one? Whoa, another... Hang on. Who are you? Who is this supposed to be exactly? And who is this scientist lady? I'll sweep you off your feet. She can't keep a secret for more than an hour. She runs on 100 proof attitude power. And the more she ignores me, the more I adore her. What can I do? I do anything for her. Cause she's, but yeah, we get it. That's good. I went to Anime Weekend Atlanta 2008. Jesus Christ. That is weird to think about. Who are you? Is this I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. I gotta make you understand. Yeah, Calvir Gavin just rickrolled you. Don't ask, really? Because I have no idea myself. Adriana. Have I ever told you that you're one of the coolest people that I've ever met? Oh my goodness. What is, Dress Feeney? This is Phoenix Wright. There he is. Is this like a Flash thing? Oh lord, I have nothing to say for myself. This was lots of fun. Totally botched and rushed without many outfits, but fun. That's a drink for getting rickrolled, by the way. Every single time you get rickrolled, especially by Adriana, that's a drink. There's the girl. Look at this girl. There she is. What is this stream about? It's about Apollo, Justice, Ace Attorney? It doesn't matter. Sugar. You would never catch her listening to one of Calvir's songs, would you? Yay for read between the lines Calvir/Emma. Definitely one of my OTPs. Emma Sky, see Capcom. Ace Attorney series. No copyright intended. No copyright is intended, by the way. Capcom, if you see this, let's not worry about it. It's okay. There is no copyright. The music fits so well. Yeah, I couldn't be happier right now. Again, Adriana, whenever you're ready to pull the cord, I will go back to the game. It's okay. I do want to go back to the game, but at the same time, my eyes are glued to the screen. I cannot look away. I love you, Daddy. Wait a second. Is this spoilers? Because that's Trucy, obviously, and that's Feeney Wright. I'm ready to pull the cord. Okay. This is the last one, I promise. Is one of the most amazing people. I don't know what the good times. I don't know what that is. So yeah, she drew this utterly adorable Father's Day sketch for Phoenix and little Trucy and gave people. I'm legitimately scared that is spoilers, but I did not. There might have been spoilers from what I scrolled down to, but it's okay. I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. I do know that Trucy is Phoenix's daughter, and that's good enough for me right now. Wait, one more though, because this one's cute. I like this one. Look up, little wizard. God, I love Emma Sky so much. This was just an experimental coloring test. I was bored, so I tried something kind of new and actually ended up liking it a lot. It was a lot of fun, so yeah. This one looks good. I like this one a lot. Okay. We're done. That is the end of this segment. The link has been posted in chat, so if you choose to look even more into it from Neo Starfire 55, that is to your discretion. But thank you so much, Adriana, for just like $100 worth it. Oh, I definitely say so, especially since none of that money's coming out of my pocket. Thanks, guys. That was good. Adriana, you got to get back on the Phoenix Wright fan art bandwagon. It slapped. I liked it. Clavier and Emma. Okay, seriously, I cannot stress enough how much I love these two and their dynamic. They're just perfect, and I don't care what anyone else says. No one can convince me otherwise. Adriana. There it is. Oh, I have a treat for all of you next Halloween. Let's just say that much. Viewers beware, you're in for a cringe. Cheer. So I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. Probably stole someone's panties if I had to guess. Adriana, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it will be awesome, and don't spoil. Hacker, you also know what I'm talking about. But don't spoil. No spoilers. No spoilers. Wait for Halloween. Everyone tune in Halloween 2022. Oh, it's going to be so good. Oh, it's going to be so awesome. Don't you even worry about it. I read it. The truth? Don't worry about it. No, it's going to be a zoinks, I will say. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why, now! The word confession isn't in my dictionary. You have a bad dictionary. Tisk, 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 air forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Air Stickler's silence. Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness just now? For a crime other than murder, your reason? The court's all ears. Gah, I know he's guilty of something, but what crime other than murder is there? Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in stealing Trucy's 15-year-old magic panties? Who wrote this shit? Your evidence, the court's all eyes, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that points to the witness's involvement in a crime. I don't wanna... Do I have to? Because I will. The evidence is this! What is that? Women's panties? Hey, those are mine. Don't look at me like that! Don't do it. Order, order, order! Mr. Stickler, while I can't say this comes as a shock, it's not what it seems. On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees. There's also the dog there that belongs to Mr. What's his face? It's Mr. Trucy Doll, that guy. We all know. And hides himself in no other place than the Maractus Clinic garage. Aha! That's why the phone was there. That's why the panties were in the thing. Incidentally, ... These panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. He did not do a good job. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree. Please hear me out. It's not what it looks like. Oh, but it kind of does look like that. Order, order, order! Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed. It's not what it seems. So, are we to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft in this girl's undergarments? Perhaps you are not aware that my school's name was originally written for. I stands for intelligent, V stands for valiant, see? You're what? I'm not done. Now, I'm a major in the science department. And what does science teach if not curiosity? Oh, this is about to get way sadder than it was already supposed to be. Yes, we of the IVU Science Department are valiantly curious. Ooh, tugs at call. I just preemptively taking a drink right now for whatever is about to happen. Look, we're scientists, okay? We're curious. So hypothetically, if you see a 15-year-old girl's panties laying out on a ledge, then I literally can't finish this sentence without getting banned on Twitch. I didn't write it! I did not write the game! I didn't do it! You have to leave me alone, dude. Press A, streamer, after this. Cheers. It is kind of creepy and weird, though, if you ask me. Did this really need to be a plot thread? We're dealing with murder. We're dealing with vehicular, almost manslaughter. Do we need the 15-year-old girl's panties involved in this? Is that really necessary? No challenge is too daunting, and what greater challenge to science is there than... Come on, you're talking about a girl's panties here. No, you do not understand. A mystery is the unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. I do believe that it is the unknown for you, my friend. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land! From the moment I first laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate... ... for science. A full-sized car tire was the only mystery those panties revealed. Wait, what? A tire? Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those panties. But that's not all. First, there was the tire, then the stew pot, and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It's magic. Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. Huh? The Wonder Bar? He's talking about my magic panties trick. Oh, so it's not like a weird pervert thing. It's actually... I mean, we know that the magical panties are literally magic on account of pulling out like a tire and like a frozen chicken, which is typically not how these things work as an expert. But it's... I mean, I would be curious too to be... No, what am I fucking... No... Because it literally is magic. It is for science, to a degree. But I'm not defending him because, like, don't do that. Don't steal a 15-year-old girl's magical... I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of panties? It mocks the very laws of physics. That's what I'm saying, Stickler. That's all I'm saying, Stickler. Dude, that's, like, it's not... No. A broom and a frozen chicken? Trucy? Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits? Not like that would be acceptable to pull from a pair of panties, but... Mr. Stickler! You stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick? You say panties, but they are so much more than that. For me, they are an object for serious study. Nah, I understand getting banned. It's okay now. Yeah, it's... I wonder... There has been a recent rash of panty snatchings in the area. Were they all you? I am sorry, but I did it for science. Each time I spied a pair of panties, maybe this would be the pair that would educate me. Even that night as she chased me through the... Perhaps this is the night that I will seize the truth. Yet woe was I, for once again the lacy... Shut up! Ah, you refer to our witness's other lie, yes? The witness claimed he saw the crime from the south, but was in fact in the north. Yes. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that? Be my guest, Air Forehead. What, me? Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Ah, I did say that. Why, then, did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea, Apollo? There's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there a ... Well, Mr. Justice, what do you say? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about the location? I certainly do, Your Honor. So, boom, boom, this way. Ooh, 15-year-old girl magical panties. Take, thank you. Boom, through the park, I see the thing. Ah, that's scary. I run down. It's because of the other panties. Because the other panties that were dropped by Miss Plum. Type other, retrieve from People Park. Wait, no, wait, it was in People Park. But then does that mean that he ran back? But the panties have, he is the panty thief. This much is made obvious, so the other panties have to be the case, right? Take that! Take that! The evidence that shows why he lied is this, I hope. What? More panties? How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, Air Forehead? These are the last ones, I swear. Except for the ones that never mind. These were found in a trash can at the park. This is true. I remember looking at the diagram. Oh, he was standing at the trash can. I do remember. We can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood. Mr. Stickler, you didn't. Alas, I'm a failure at such a science. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties. Now that I do believe. Stickler, for the first time in his life, is telling the truth. Cheers for that one. Every time anyone says anything remotely similar to I can't even unravel a pair of panties, and it's also Mr. fucking Stickler standing in front of you saying it, yeah, come on. That's how you know he's a League of Legends player. Okay, my nose has been blown. It's done. That was like a 1 out of 10. It wasn't even that good. So, these panties are your handiwork as well? That night, I had been chased, hounded into the Maractus Clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. Don't you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. I hid in the garage for a short while, then, abandoning the panties, I made for home to avoid the office. I'm hiccuping him right now. I'm sorry about that one. Streamer missing my only good content on that page. What are you talking about? Phoenix spikes his hair. Edgeworth looks on lovingly. They object, bitches. What are you talking about? What? I don't even know what you're referring to right now, but let's not worry about it. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. That's good. Kimi Kappa, thank you for the prime, Kimi Kappa, thank you. When I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by a giant mansion, a giant pair of panties. Apparently he didn't know those bloomers belonged to the mob. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home, when I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Maractus. I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. I was scared. What can I say? Chat, you appreciate my haiku, and that is all that matters. Phoenix spikes his hair. Edgeworth looks on lovingly. They object, bitches. Okay, that was kind of beautiful, actually, now that I counted it all out. Thank you. Thank you. What if they searched me? That's why you disposed of the bloomers? Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne. A fascinating, if disturbing tale. Hey, you're telling me. What progress? The progress towards him... I mean, come on. Come on, man. What do you want to say it? I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. Oh, we did it! We win! And I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial. One last thing, if I might, hang on. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin! Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant, WeegeeTheGod, was at the scene of the crime, and he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing, WeegeeTheGod has a clear motive. Indeed, it has been 2.5 hours, and that has all... You've wrung out all of the useful information from this trial, yes? Indeed, the defendant, WeegeeTheGod, is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else at the scene of the crime. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation, yes, from both the defense and the prosecution. Ja, baby. No problem, baby. Very well, this brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned. Goodbye. Goodbye. To be continued. Holy moly, we're done. Yes, I would like to save. Right now, thank you. Whew. June 16th, 2:23 p.m. Write Anything Agency. What a train wreck that was. Am I right or am I right? I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Wacky made it through the day too. Everyone was too obsessed with the panties to bother with the real cases. See? I told you in my Twitter post I was right. But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. What? The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. It's about enough of him. You, the cute girl. Ah, Miss Tiala. Who? I know, like, she's from the previous investigation, but, like, what's your deal? Thank you for today. The trial went well. Oh, right. No problem. Do you think Wacky will be okay? Well, he's not guilty. Not yet. Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations. I suddenly don't want to help you any longer. I mean, way to put the pressure on a guy. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Okay. You know what we can do to help? Is that we can save the video game and save the rest for next time, I think, right? Return to the title screen? No. But do save one more time, like, just in case. Okay, now we can return to the title screen. Thank you all very much for watching this fantastic Lawyer Friday. That was a lot of fun. I hope we all had fun. Arigato! The Radical Capital for 100 biddies. Thank you. I will read it in just a second. Regarding the perceived mechanic, I believe the bracelet button only lights up on paragraphs you can focus on. So really, you only need to find the sentence and the twitch. Theoretically, it shouldn't be frustrating, I think. We'll see. We're all gonna find out together at the same time. But that was the first non-tutorial courtroom trial. I thought it was very good. I had a good time playing it, despite all of the stupid nonsense. But I wouldn't like it if it didn't have all that stupid nonsense in between all the same. So it was, I hope you had fun watching twitch.tv/WeegeeTheGod. I'll do it again soon. Next time is this next investigation phase, and then I have to do probably another trial phase too. Thank you, I Need Professional Help, for the 100 bits. All I said is that Stickler looks like yassified Sheldon. Why are people freaking out? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see it when you said it. I don't know. I'm going to stop the stream now. Goodbye, everybody. If you're out walking tonight, please do not touch any girls' panties. And thank you and goodbye. Farewell. Goodbye. Banger content. It always is, baby. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe and ring the bell. Goodbye. Farewell. Goodbye. I leave you all now. Goodbye.